Antonio Tulian Meldanin, and thank you once again for joining me. My name is Lord Aramil, and today we will be turning our attentions back all the way to the wall, and not only to the wall, but the farthest edge possible. Yes, we are going to be looking at, if we look on the map here, basically the edge of our castle that guards the river crossing. Now then, if you'll join me, it's going to be quite a walk. I must say that I'm rather proud of just the length of wall that's been built here. It's actually ridiculous. Because that's just something that I'll do if I've got some spare time and I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos and fill in the wall. Because every block of this wall is full. If we take this random bit here, bam, gravel. Either gravel or sand fills the whole thing. And that's mainly both as some sort of historical precedent, because a lot of walls historically would be walls of stone with a packed earth layer within. Note that I have a few extra pieces of supply here and there. Yeah, so this took a long time to get done, I must say. But here it is. Yes, here we will be building a towering achievement. A beautiful tower rising out of the river itself. And we're already what would be frighteningly high. So I might adjust my plans ever so slightly. I actually did plan this one out, once again, in a creative build world. But having already built up this high, I may be having a second thought or two. But regardless, we're going to start with something a little less towering, perhaps. And we're going to actually do just a bit of decoration here up along the walls. Mainly because I'm getting very tired of seeing just blank wall space. Eventually, I do hope to apply crenellations along the lengths, but I kind of want to get a few towers in first. And not all of these towers are really going to be worthy of an episode, because we're already getting to more episodes than I had expected us to make, honestly. But let's get our design ready. Now, the keen-eyed among you might note a couple extra crafting tables than normal, because we're going to be mixing it up a little bit more with this build. We'll be including Dwarven as well as Galadrim in our... I'm going to call it our river tower, or no, what will be good? Beacon tower? This will stand as kind of the first thing someone would see when approaching by river, or probably from the north. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just build a bridge. Something that, we could look over and be watching from. But In any case, let's go for a dip. Okay. Now, as per usual, dirt makes for a wonderful scaffold. And we'll need that. I think the design I really liked went something. The design I really liked went something along the lines of this. So, start off with that. Let's see here. I might even be able to do it again. Cool. Did I catch it? Oh, I didn't catch it. Shoot. Alright. There we go. There. Yeah. Alright, let's take a quick look at that. Alright. It doesn't pop quite as much as I would like, but at the same time it does break up monotony well. So let's see if we can fit another one in there. There we go. Because I really wanted this tower to look very nice, as well as to be lit up a little bit more than normal. Of course, because river traffic, you don't want to just run into it. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Looks good to me, honestly. So let's duplicate it. And I will meet you again on the other side of that. Well, it's no longer night, so it's a bit less spectacular, perhaps. But here we have it. Yeah. I'd say that looks pretty nice. A good mixture, and one that we will continue to make use of. Now, I've temporarily set the base of this tower as one of my homes. Alright, which will be very helpful all around. I'm going to keep just tossing the bits in here that I don't use. Oh. let's see here. What do we want for the first layer? I'm probably going to do... three floors total. Yeah. And then... let's see. So the first 2 floors will be this episode, and the third floor, which will be difficult, will be the next episode, I think. Unless I really can bolt things out. Because I did build this whole tower out in a creative mode, and it still took me an absurd amount of time to build. I was actually worried that I might burn out like halfway just building up and recording, and I would, I don't know, maybe go off into another long period of inactivity. And I'm hoping to avoid that. I think I'll be able to manage that. So, here's hoping. I'm going to be doing a little bit of jumping back and forth. I've actually have a second instance of Minecraft running on just the, well, off to the left of my screen. And I'll just kind of zip back and forth, like right at this very moment. Take a look real quick, and then zip back in. Perfect. Because for some of it, I will just kind of ad hoc, but some of it I really like the look of, like this bit, so... I'm actually going to use these normal stone pillars for once. And you'll note that I actually did use the slab version for the flooring. I tend not to use them because there's just so many other cool versions of pillars. But, you know what? I think it fits pretty nicely here, in this one instance. I feel it's a bit like cobblestone in a way, just like, it's very bland, perhaps. So, I want these to go once more, and then cap, which is unfortunate. Down, up, and capped. Okay, so there we have it. The entrance. Not quite a stunning piece of architecture, but you know what? I think it looks good, in all honesty. It'll look better when I've removed all the crafting tables, but that'll be a while yet. One thing that I will do immediately, however, is you. Yeah. Considering last time I had issues with bandits, I don't know if bandits will spawn anywhere on this wall. If they do spawn, they'll probably be down there, and it won't be an issue. But, you know, just be safe. Make sure I don't forget. Yeah. After that, we need to do far more. Yeah, I need to reorganize my pack, honestly. But I really just haven't yet. It hasn't been a huge amount of time since I just started playing again, to be honest, so the fact that I'm this far along is probably a good thing. Okay, so how did we go from here? Okay. Alright. And we're going to want just a bunch of these. And that won't be enough, but we'll get us started. 2, 3. And we're going to make pretty hefty use of stair blocks in this as a way to make the tower seem thinner than it actually is. Now, I did get some feedback already from my lovely assistant, Venus, and she basically told me that my original design was too busy. There was just way too much going on. So this will be a bit more of a toned down version. Hopefully. Going to quickly run around and plop in this section. Man, it's a good thing that my character doesn't have ankles, because they would be in so much pain. Alright. And then we're basically just taking this section and duplicating it. Alright, there we have it. And I modified the design slightly so that we would still be getting a fair amount of light coming in from these glowing dwarven bricks. So I'm not certain if it's quite enough, but I think between that and the Adhelvier, which I really like, I gotta say, kind of pulsating light is really cool. But between all of that, I think we will probably have enough illumination here. Especially since, yeah, we're in the Shire Moors biome, so I don't think anything bad will spawn in here anyway. But, you know, pays to be prepared and all that good stuff. Now, in the corner, we are going to use dwarven pillars. First, I think I want to kind of do something with the corners a little bit more. So we're going to kind of make, what's it called? I think there's an architectural term for this, but I think it's cuff. Cuff, maybe? Oh, well, bugger. Well, it gives us a good chance to take a look at what we've got thus far. That still does not, like, I don't know. It's weird. It's cool. It's weird. Alright. Alright. You know what? That works. So far, so good. Obviously, we're not going to see a huge amount of difference from way down here. I guess next time I should fall off over there, but whatever. Okay, yes, we will cuff them appropriately. Boop, boop. One, and then get more ropes. And this is the real reason why I built all of these right here. I really could just be teleporting back and forth to and from the Gwaith. I don't know. Seems a little cheap. And also, that takes just, you know, a little bit more time. And when you're doing a build that might take upwards of, well, you guys will probably see an hour, but it'll probably take me easily 3 hours. Hell, it's probably already been half an hour, so who knows. I'm definitely not going to do it all in one sitting, so if my voice sounds different halfway through this video, it's because I finally decided it's time for bed. It is edging on midnight now, so yeah, it'll be around that time sooner or later. Okay, so oh, I didn't pause at all. Okay, so this is when we start our next layer, or well, an important, I guess, optical illusion, maybe? I don't know how we would exactly describe what we're about to do, but let's do it. Okay, this is when we bring in the Galadrim blocks. Now, I chose Galadrim for this special kind of design that we get on them. You'll see it here in a moment. So, this kind of swirl design, it makes me think of kind of a very airy, almost light sensation. And we're going to definitely want that, because this is going to be quite high up in the air. And we're already... Jeez, I don't even want to think about how high we are, really. So... yeah, alright. We want it as a bit of a band going around. So we have this dwarven pillar supporting Galadrim blocks, which is a beautiful metaphor for anyone who wants to make one. Stash some of these miscellaneous bits. Good. as extra support. Boom. Perfect. Now, as much as I would love like a grand central staircase, we're going to have to be a bit more frugal. It'll only probably be 1 block wide. I tried to make something that looked good as a 2 block wide, but unfortunately it just never quite looked how I wanted it to. That and well, there really just isn't the space for it, unfortunately. But we will make do with what we have. Oh, that's why it's messed up. Trying to figure out, like, what did I do wrong already? There we go. That's better. Oops. Oop. Oop. Excuse you. And we may do something like add in a slab right here to make it look a little bit more continuous. I don't have any on me right now, but that'll be kind of a cleaning up kind of thing. I also did consider using slabs for our staircase, but unfortunately just slabs take forever, and it's bad enough to get up and down via staircase. Well, would it be much more? Hard to say. In any case, we're already using this, and it does work. That's the important part. I'm just going to go up a little bit higher than what we need at the moment. There we go. And from any of these points we can build scaffolding, which will be extremely helpful. Okay. Now, dwarven pillars will continue beyond this band. There we go. Alright. So let's take a quick look. Alright. So far, so good. Look what we got, at least. Well, let's see. Very quickly slap down some of these. Ooh, I guess that would work. Zip, zap, zoop. All right. Bam, bam. Excuse you. There we go. Good, 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 good. And you might note also that our circular tower has very quickly become a square tower. I'm not going to say that was on purpose, but nor is it entirely an accident. So, huzzah. I don't want it to be jarring so much as I want somebody to be looking up and then suddenly realize, like, oh wait, that's no longer just some square tower. Oh, how interesting. Oops. Oh, unfortunately, slabs and stair blocks are the two most difficult things to work with, which is really frustrating as they are two of my favorite blocks to work with. At least aesthetically. Actually, working with them frustrates me too much. I've never rage quit over them, but I have come close. And I'm not afraid to admit that. Is that person asleep 3 times in a row? Okay, fascinating. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. And there's the floor. And with our first floor fully complete, I will jump in here in the post-editing to wrap up this first episode in our building a tower arc. Now, there will be a couple more episodes probably following this, so please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you know when I post another video. It'll be soon, I promise. So, until we meet again, dear friends, farewell.